ты чувство вкуса. Эй, ты мусор, как тебе туса? Я просто прививаю таким, как ты, чувство вкуса. Эй, 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 как тебе туса? Я просто прививаю таким, как ты, чувство вкуса. Эй, 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 как тебе туса? Я просто прививаю таким, как ты, чувство вкуса.
Introducing 777 system. Introducing
I think this should be working. Hello everyone, sorry for the delay in commentary. We are here with miinaa versus FoxtrotOnce. So far, Foxtrot has been pretty confident so far in its first two maps, still holding onto the SS for the first part of this No Mod 3. It has found a few misses, but is building up back to that 200 combo. It is a pretty good lead for Foxtrot though, so it is going to take a few misses found for Foxtrot in order to bring us back to miinaa's side. Oh, that's not going to help. Foxtrot finally goes down, but he has built up a very nice lead for himself, and it's going to be very good position going into the last fourth of this map. Now, unfortunately, miinaa just not really quite able to get a good grasp on this, maybe just feeling not confident at all, and just kind of giving up the map here. You know, sometimes you have shaky picks, but it's all about how you come back. So this is first to 6 points, best of 11. There's many more maps to go. So even with a setback like this, you can't give up this early yet. Meanwhile, Foxtrot is going to have a very nice start to this match here with a very lopsided breakpoint win. No hesitation at all going for double time to the other specific double time. I mean, considering he won double time one, this is a very clear pick for him. Now, that being said, we've seen many people do well in this double time too, managing to get full combos, so this could be a very closely contested map here. No one going for their preference mod hidden. I don't imagine we'll see anyone really pick that up unless it's like really late into the tournament and someone feels not as confident with the high AR, but for now, both players just go in double time only. Player's doing quite well so far, just so low drop of mids for miinaa, which it's very hard to imagine that will be the decider, especially with the spinner in the map, so it's just going to come down to if anyone misses or whoever does the spinner better. I honestly would not be surprised to see a double FC on this map. Oh, she is going to find a miss here, and that's going to be Foxtrot starting to build a lead here. It is enough into the map where Foxtrot misses. It's just going to even out that lead here, but it is going to need to find a miss from Foxtrot. And here we go, the last third of this map. Now, Foxtrot give up anything or really join the list of people managed to full combo DD2. It's so late now that even a miss won't be enough to swing it. there it is, the full combo from Foxtrot. And unfortunately for miinaa, just getting that one miss, a great score from them, but this map has been a very good map for a lot of people here, and clearly working out for Foxtrot. Not a long pick here for miinaa, going for the Nomon 2, dipping into the specific Nomon pool. Hoping maybe that's going to work out much more in their favor here, so gonna have to see if miinaa is able to take this point back and start swinging the momentum in their favor. Meanwhile, for Foxtrot, he's already having a pretty good start to this match, and if he can take this break point, it's going to be a very commanding lead for him. It's going to be putting him in a great position. Early miss from miinaa. Another miss from miinaa. Very early on this map, there's still quite a lot of map left to go. But of course, we're kind of seeing the same situation where Foxtrot is able to hold on to an early lead and start building off of that. Here we go into this section with quite wider jumps, and it's going to catch out Foxtrot once. An opportunity for miinaa to finally take a lead here. And just like that, even with those early misses, miinaa has been able to recover. And now they see that they have the lead here. They just need to hold on and secure their first point in this match. Oh, Foxtrot does find another miss here. And now this is going to start to build something substantial, especially as Foxtrot finds another miss, and it looks like we're finally going to see miinaa maybe get their first point here. They do miss, but they can afford that miss, especially if Foxtrot misses again. Another miss from miinaa, but it's not really going to be impactful at this point in the map. This is going to be miinaa's first point, finally getting on the board here and keeping this match from getting out of hand. Both players with just 4 misses, but miinaa having that large combo for most of the map. Of course, DT3 has been banned, so we're going to be seeing easy 1 from Foxtrot. Interesting. Just as a reminder, the bans have been the Hard Rock 3 and the DT3, so there's no more DT maps for Foxtrot to pick. We haven't seen many FCs on the easy this week. We've just seen a lot of pretty good scores, but just being able to hit some of those tougher jumps can prove pretty challenging. miinaa finding an early miss. There's a lot of combo in this map, and with all these like streams and stacks, it's all very easy to build up to that max combo, so not going to be too much of a bad position for miinaa yet. Both players hitting that slightly tougher section of the jumps. I think we've seen at least 1 full combo in this map. I'm not sure. Oh, that's going to be another miss for miinaa. And now Foxtrot is going to really be able to start build the lead here, especially as miinaa seems clearly frustrated by their miss. Now Foxtrot is in a commanding position here. Remember, with the easy multiplier, it's half the score, so even the score leads are not as large, or are not as large as they look, but it is actually quite large here. Foxtrot is holding on very well here, still SS, and miinaa finding more misses, and I think this map is over. Oh, unfortunately, Foxtrot not going to be having that FC or SS, but still a very great score from him on this map. That last note is always interesting. It's like almost kind of hidden between the spinners. miinaa's not going to hesitate with their next pick, the Hard Rock one. Yeah, just going to turn up my microphone a little bit. Hopefully that sounds better. And here we go, the highest AR of the pool. Also worth mentioning, because since I didn't really quite catch to it, it is 4-1 now. So at this point, it's going to be miinaa really trying to make sure they don't lose any points here and keeping Foxtrot from getting that match point. We've seen some very good scores in the Hard Rock. I think this map has also had several full combos. So it really just comes down to how well you can read this AR and be able to anticipate some of the tougher jumps generated by the Hard Rock randomization. So far, both players holding on pretty well here. No one willing to give up anything yet. Little accuracy miss from miinaa, but it's hard to imagine that making the difference in this map here. Wow, both players are just not giving up here. It's going to come down to the wire, it feels like. Both still full comboing halfway into the map. Foxtrot still SSing. There are spinners in this map, so you can't really whiff on the spinner here. You have to also try to do as best as you can, because that might decide the map here if it just goes down to the spinner. Foxtrot also loses droplet. I think that score lead might be completely even now. Hard to say, because sometimes there's a little bit of like score calculation with like when you lose accuracy in the map, so it's like a little hard to explain, but either way, it's going to come down to the spinner if both players just continue this absolutely crazy double FC so far. Oh, and there it is, the first miss from miinaa. Wow, and Foxtrot responds shortly after, both players finding misses at this slow part, but Foxtrot finds it just a little after miinaa, and that's going to do the difference here. Yeah, I've noticed that the slow part at the end of this map is can be a little tough, especially if you're expecting to slow down. So the jumps might be a bit wider, and unfortunately, miinaa just finding a miss a little bit sooner than Foxtrot. Very unfortunate, but very great scores from both players. Foxtrot's gonna go for that hard rock too. Pretty interesting because this map was so closely contested. You wonder if it's really a weakness for miinaa if you win this map, because it really just came down to almost of a coin toss at the end. That being said, this is a lot more focused on the precision, so it's not just about the AR anymore at this point, it's about the precision and being able to maintain some of the accuracy, though it's not going to be that much of a score difference maker. The spinner in this map isn't very long, so in a sense it could make a difference actually, but really it's just going to be about who holds that combo. miinaa getting caught out early by this wide jump section, pretty slow, but with the precision it can make it a bit difficult in some aspect. Probably early miss though, so I don't imagine it would be the decider of anything, though miinaa does find another break here, and Foxtrot is going to start to build an early lead. Sometimes you can see some players like kind of dashing to the center before they get to the next node. It's like kind of this instinct where you try to get to the center, especially when playing hard rock, so that you put yourself in the best position. So you're kind of like reacting mid-jump. Either way, it's going to be Foxtrot still holding on here. miinaa has recovered, so as soon as Foxtrot finds any miss, miinaa will be there to start to take back that score lead. Foxtrot does find a miss, and there is the opportunity for miinaa. Both of her misses were quite early on, so the score loss from them are not as impactful. This is going to impact a lot more. She does have to hold on though. It does finally flip here, and it's gonna help probably build about to a 10 to 50, probably like a 10,000, maybe 15,000 score lead once Foxtrot gets to the max combo, but it's a very precarious lead here. And here we go, the last quarter of this map. This is very tense. Any single miss from either player is going to decide the outcome of this map. Into the final parts of this map. This part does get a little tougher here. Does anyone find a break, or is it going to be miinaa securing that second? She's holding on, and that might be enough. And there it is. After those early misses, she has recovered extremely well, securing her second point on the board. miinaa has not been slow at all with her picks, and she's going to go into the Nomad for the Tech Convert. Foxtrot did win the Nomad 3 by a significant margin, but this Nomad 4 is quite different, requiring a lot more focus on the placement and control of the streams and technical convert patterns. And here we go. Every map from here is do or die for miinaa, so it's very tense for her. Can't give up anything, or else your opponent is just going to win the match. Meanwhile, for Foxtrot, he can afford to give up a few points, but if you start to kind of let that momentum shift, that can be very dangerous. Oh, unfortunately, miinaa just stashing too late for that first convert jump, and it's going to give an early lead for Foxtrot, but we've seen players really struggle to continue holding those combos, so we'll be curious to see if Foxtrot can really hold on to this for a long time. Foxtrot's still holding on very well. miinaa recovering quite nicely. There's enough map for her to come back on this. And there is the opportunity with Foxtrot finding a miss. Oh, and miinaa catches some of those tougher patterns as well. And it is shifting back to her side now. Another miss from Foxtrot. That's going to solidly place lead, but she just traded, so it's going to be very even. But she has done a good job bringing it back. That miss is going to start to shift it back into Foxtrot's favor, though. Just going to have to miss for miinaa to take this back. It does calm down a little into the last part of this map, though there is potential for misses, but it has to happen very soon if we want to see miinaa continue her campaign in this match. And unfortunately for miinaa, that is going to be her losing this map in the match. And fortunately for Foxtrot, he has secured himself the victor of this match, continuing to advance on to the winner's bracket. As for miinaa, her run in this tournament is not over. She's going to be going down to the loser's bracket. So we should look forward to see how they do in there. Looks like both players are going to be doing a tiebreaker showcase. Another one of those matches that definitely could have gone to tiebreaker, but we've seen a lot of close matches this week and even several tiebreakers, so it's been pretty great week. And here we go. Both players going for the hidden hard rock. An interesting choice and definitely not representative of how they would do in match. So I guess it's just going to be the better as for this showcase, that's still happening. Looks like both players still at least managing to hold on to an A rank, but especially with this sort of map with the precision and the spacings of some of the jumps, it would be very difficult for most players to even get an S rank at this stage. And there we go. Actually, a very close, well, only 7,000 points, so also very close tiebreaker. Good job to both players. And I believe our next match is going to be at 21 UTC. We'll see what we have in terms of getting that streamed. And then we don't really have a lot of matches left in this round, just 2 more, as well as the map pool showcase at 4 UTC. So make sure to be around for that if that's something you can make. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and excited to see more matches.